Hey guys, it's Matt here. Some of you have been following on the feed here, us fundraising to make the Coldest Girl a reality. We just hit yesterday the $200 mark, which that was the first goal I set for everybody to help with this. Some of the questions we've been getting is, what are we fundraising for? It's pretty much just the art. This pays the artist, and as soon as that's done, we can get this published. But you guys raised $200. You invested the $200. So I said I'd do a live reading. Then this will be up on YouTube. We'll place it on Facebook. It'll be on the GoFundMe page. Share, donate, because then people are going to know, hey, this is what the story is. I didn't want to release it early, just because a little worried, hey, somebody might just actually have an agent and do it, and we're going the self-publishing route. So here is what the story is. I hope you enjoy. I hope you share. I hope you invest more. We're really aiming to get this up in November so that people can buy it for the Christmas season. This is a story we all really believe in. So I hope you guys like this. This is the coldest girl. On the coldest day of the year, in one of the coldest places in the world, a little girl was born. That little girl got bigger, and when she became 4, she began to talk a lot. Before 4, she only talked a little. This was also when she discovered snow. The little girl saw the snow in the window. Immediately she ran for the door to go get the snow. But her mother stood in front of her and said, "Stop. You're in your pajamas. You can't go in the snow." To which the girl replied, "I am Mira Wren. I was born on the coldest day of the year, in the coldest place in the world. My veins are filled with ice. I do not get cold. But whatever you do, do not put me in the sun." And with that, she ran past her mother and made snow angels. The next day, it was time for Mira to go to preschool. She got on her shoes and her backpack, but no coat. Her mom said, "You need a coat. If you don't put on a coat, you will get sick. Go and put on a coat right now." But the girl just replied, "I am Mira Wren. I was born on the coldest day of the year, in the coldest place in the world. My veins are filled with ice. I do not get cold. But whatever you do, do not put me in the sun." And with that, she went and got on the school bus. Weeks later, the mother came home. She could hear the shower running upstairs. When she got there, there was no steam. In fact, the room was ice cold. The mom stuck her hand in the shower and froze. "Mira," she shouted, "you can't shower in this cold water. You'll get hypothermia. Your lips will turn blue. And worst of all, you'll get sick." The girl just looked up and replied, "I am Mira Wren. I was born on the coldest day of the year, in the coldest place in the world. My veins are filled with ice. I do not get cold. But whatever you do, do not put me in the sun." Then she emptied a bottle of bubble bath that foamed into snowflakes. One morning, the mom woke up all groggy. When she came into the kitchen, she saw the girl eating breakfast. The mom was so joyed and happy that the girl had made her own breakfast. Then the mom turned to see the freezer open. "Mira, are you eating ice cream for breakfast?" answered the girl. Her mouth was full of ice cream. "You can't eat ice cream for breakfast. It'll make your tummy hurt. And you can't eat it that fast. You'll get an ice cream headache. You are going to get sick." The girl finished a gulp and said, "I am Mira Wren. I was born on the coldest day of the year, in the coldest place in the world. My veins are filled with ice. I do not get cold. But whatever you do, do not put me in the sun." So that she then added some frozen strawberries to the ice cream, because you need fruit for breakfast. The next day, the girl heard a loud noise. She rushed downstairs and saw her mother wrapped in a blanket. There was a hot water bottle on her head. Her eyes were droopy. Her nose was running, and she looked just a little green. The girl reached up and handed her mom a tissue, saying, "I am Mira Wren. I was born on the coldest day of the year, in the coldest place in the world. My veins are filled with ice. I do not get—" The mom stopped her mid-sentence. "I know you don't get cold, but this is a cold. The mom then proceeded to throw up in the bucket beside her. Mira went over to the thermostat and turned the dial all the way down. Months later, the girl was taken to the zoo. She got to the penguins. She just fell in love. They lived in the ice. There was snow everywhere. Their water was cold. The girl just had to play with the penguins. Then the mom looked up. When the mom looked up, there was Mira, sliding with the penguins. Mira, the mom freaked out. You can't play with penguins. They're birds. They will get you sick. You will get a cold, and then they're going to lick you, and you'll get bird flu and grow feathers. The girl and all the penguins looked up and said, "Wah!" which translates to, I am Mira Wren. I was born on the coldest day of the year, in the coldest place in the world. My veins are filled with ice. I do not get cold. But whatever you do not put me in the sun. Then the penguins ate some fish. That summer, the mom took the girl to the beach. The girl had never been to the beach. It was very bright. The ground was covered with this white stuff, but it wasn't snow. She tried to make a snowman, but it wouldn't work. She tried to make a snow angel, but it just looked like more sand. The girl tried the water next. It was warm. There were no penguins. What was this place? The girl got very scared. Then the sun came out. The girl ran for her mother. Sweat was streaming down her face. She shrieked, I am Mira Wren. I was born on the coldest day of the year, in the coldest place in the world. My veins are filled with ice. I do not get cold, but whatever you do not put me in the sun. Then she melted. The mom looked up from her book. She looked past her sunglasses. She looked all around the beach. She knew she heard the girl, but she couldn't see her anywhere. The mom gasped, whatever you do not put me in the sun. The girl was gone. That winter, the snow fell again. It fell a few times. The mom would cry every time. Then it got real cold. In fact, it became the coldest day of the year. As the mom shivered, she heard a knock on the door. She ran and swung the door wide open. Standing there was Mira, still in her swimsuit, and all she said was, I am Mira Wren. I was born on the coldest day of the year, in the coldest place in the world. My veins are filled with ice. I do not get cold. But whatever you do not put me in the sun. The next night, the mom came downstairs to the girl watching a movie. The mom sat down next to her. She reached her hand in the popcorn bucket, and as soon as her hand touched, she let out a loud shriek. It wasn't popcorn. Mira was snacking on ice. That's the story for The Coldest Girl. Again, invest in this. Help us get this published by November. We'd love to share this with the world, not just the story, but the story with pictures. Our illustrator's hard at work, and it'd be great if we could pay her, because that's what we're fundraising, getting you guys to invest in. So I hope you enjoyed the story. Share it, invest, and help us make this dream become a reality. Thanks.